Hello awesome people, welcome back to another season of Software Inc. In the last season we had a little bit of a bug and I've did some testing and it's basically one of my viewers told me in this comment section in that season that it probably was because of the experience mod that we're using. I did some testing and I think you are right. I can't remember who said it, so I'm sorry for that, but the experience mod is doing something weird with the retail prices of products, which means that you're basically making no money when you sell a product, which made it very, very hard to make money in the game at all. So we did like 15 episodes on that. We did become quite successful in making some very good products at some point. But the thing is, when you don't really get the payback from it, you have to sustain in other ways. Which was, to be fair, a very good test for my tactic to first make money in the game. But, you know, we wanted to do like a regular playthrough. So that was what we're going to do today. The other thing is, I have been talking about in the other season, like, we probably should start off a little bit differently. I was thinking about how we could do a different start. I'm actually quite curious how good of a start we can make if we do the same thing. Which I know is a little bit, you know, some people might say it's boring, but I think it's very interesting because this is going to be totally different. We're going to have a totally different gaming world. We're going to have totally different competitors, different product prices, which is massive. So we're going to make more money sooner, so we can, you know, sooner already start to experiment with other software types. For instance, if we do the antivirus again, if we do that, you know, pretty fast, we need a 2D editor to make it work. So at that point we could say, no, you know what, we're not gonna use someone else's 2D editor and pay them for it. We're just gonna make our own 2D editor straight away. But in the last season we didn't really have the money to do so, or the experience to do so. So there are going to be a few things different to the last season. One thing is, we're not going to change the name. Hipbone Inc. is going to stay. I like it. It's fine. We're still Mr. Hipbone. But our personality has changed a little bit. We were a optimistic extrovert in the last one, which is one of the best combinations I think in the game. Well, for now we're going to be a stubborn introvert, which is more like me in real life, to be honest. So we're going to be quite a hard worker and fast learner, basically in the middle there. We're going to be very independent, which is not very good for our leading skills, but we're going to try and make it work. And we're going to be a little bit more stressed and lazy. Now, this is something different because normally I like all my employees to be in the middle of this. Straight bang in the middle, because I don't want them to be lazy. I don't want them to be stressed, because that is just so annoying when they all, you know, messages are starting to pop up for, yo, your employees are stressed. So normally I would love them to be straight slap bang in the middle here. For ourselves, we're not going to do this. I must say, this is not really how real life works. I think that real life, I would be like slap bang in the middle. Maybe that's why I'm thinking that's so much so important to work and everything. But that's okay. Yeah. The other thing is we're gonna of course not play with the experience mod. The other mods that were in the list we're still gonna use, like the furniture, all the furniture stuff and everything. We're still gonna use that. We're gonna play on hard difficulty instead of medium. We did medium last time because basically it was a new alpha version. We had to, you know, see what worked and what did not, and you know, it wasn't a bad choice considering that we had a bug with the prices. But now we're gonna play on hard. Hard is the most, you know, difficult that we can go to. I had a mod installed which actually added some more difficulties, like the impossible difficulty, where you start off with like a minus 45,000 font basically, so you have to immediately take a big loan to make it work, and you basically had no skill at all. I did an impossible challenge on that. If you want to see it, it's on the channel. But yeah, this is basically what we're gonna do. We're gonna do 2 days per month again, because I really like that setup. Normally I would play on 1 day per month, but I think that 2 days per month we can do a little bit more. I really like that, so we're gonna do that again. 1980, basically the normal starting position. And now we're going over to the character. So we're going to be a decent programmer and designer, and that's basically it. We don't have any skill in anything else. So our development points, our specializations basically, should be mostly focused around what we're going to do first. So I'm going to go 3 points in design for system and for programming. That means that we can at least make a decent antivirus on our own. Probably we're going to have some employees before that. talking about employees, you can definitely leave a comment stating that you want your name in the game. I will add names. You can also leave on the comment what name, but also which role you would like a service guy, maybe a researcher, a designer, programmer. That's all fine, but I have 4 names, actually 3 names, sorry, that are coming over from the other season because I put them in the game and then, basically we had the bug and we had to start over. So Amadeus is going to be a programmer, Findas is also going to be a programmer, and Levi is going to be a designer. So I might change it up a little bit at some point. I think, if you're a designer at some point, but I think you can also be a very good artist. I'm going to make you an artist too. But yeah, if you want to have your name in the game, then please leave a comment or go to the Discord server. The link is down in the description. But yeah, I made my guy a good designer in system and a good programmer system, and I just spent the points in 2D because I know we're at some point going to need it. Artist, I had to choose between audio or 2D, just chose audio. If we go to leadership, we go to multitasking. We're probably not the best leader because we're kind of independent. I put 1 star in socialization, which at least boosts team compatibility. The rest is not really relevant. And we're also going to do a service. I only have 2 stars to go in to throw in there, so just basically 2 stars into support to handle as many support tickets. Now we need someone to actually fix the bugs at some point, and that's basically it. We're going to start the game, so we're going to pick a map. I'm starting to think, should we do the same very small starter office that I used in Alpha 10, from Alpha 10, that was basically in the last series? I think, yeah, why not? Let's go in there. We're going to use the same thing, and we're going to make pretty soon, really soon, we're going to make the same layout. So we're going to go into build. We're going to basically do the same thing because this is basically the best start that you can have in my eyes. Where is it? Where is the desk I'm searching for? Oh, here it is. Let's turn it around this way. Boom. Put the desk there. Put the computer on it. Where's computer? Computer. Boom. Put a nice and cozy chair there so that people can sit like, they really like it and everything. Put a little lamp there, so that should give them enough light, right? I'm not sure. Is there enough light? Yeah, there's enough light. Cool. Now, what else do we need? Let's scroll down a little bit. And we need a plant, so give them a little cactus. We need a clock. We need a little painting. We need to have like a bookcase so that, they learn a little bit faster. And for now, what am I going to do? I'm going to do the leading stuff. I don't really care. We're going to be a leader, although we're quite independent, so I'm not sure how that works out. Maybe at some point I will decide not to be a leader. And that's basically it. If we go into look here, it's all maxed. So 400 lux is the max and 200% is the max. So we're done. We are done. And now we're going to set our team. So basically our core team, we're going to say that vacation range is 12 months. Not that my character goes on vacation, but that's another thing. We're going to do from 8 to 5. Yeah, sure. And that's all done. Now we're going to set the roles. So me, we are going to be, change roles. We are going to be a leader, and we're not going to do art, basically, and we're not going to do service. Well, service could be a secondary if we really need to. But we're going to be a designer / programmer. So boom. Boom. And there we go. So let's start off. Full speed ahead. And there we are. Okay, so we're going to make this computer mine. Well, actually, we should probably do that. So make it mine for now. We're going to hire some employees when we can. But the thing about starting on a hard difficulty is that we already have a loan. If we go into here, we can see that we already have a loan. And we're paying 688 euros monthly for 60 months. So yeah, I really want to pay this loan off quite quickly. But we already lost quite a bit of money because we are building basically this little office. We also have our stocks, of course, that we want to buy up ourselves because, yeah, better us buying them than other people. And now they are pretty cheap, so we should probably go for that. So let's do some country work. That's basically the easiest way to begin here. Embedded system. It needs to be horrible. We can do that. Minimum progress of 23. Sure, let's do that. Let's just get like 2 of them in, and we will see. This is basically us training, and yeah, this is going to take a little while, but we have to make money. It's a harder challenge. Oh, actually, I should check. Is everything correctly priced? Yeah, retail price. So now we actually have the normal pricing in here, which probably will make it easier. Wow, they made a lot of money of this. almost 500 million bucks off of Next. Kickslam Studio has released Next. Yeah, okay, well, that's not going to be easy. So develop, and let's just make them. And do about 50%, that's good, and finish it. That gave us some money. Nice, we are making little bit of money. So, boom. And boom. And we'll take the first one too. Sure, why not? We're not going to finish them today, because we are going to go home right now. But we will finish them later on. Yeah, by the way, in the last episode of last season, I thanked 25 Attack, who is a subscriber of me, and actually he made a nice music bot for the Discord channel. If you're not in the Discord, then make sure to join. It's really fun, and yeah, we have tons of stuff to do there and to talk about. The link is down in the description. But he is actually my first patron. He pledged to me on Patreon a few days ago. And I'm very happy about it. I have set up that Patreon page basically because I heard that it helped a little bit on sharing your videos and everything, but I never really expected that someone would actually pledge to be a patron, but he did. So thank you so much to 25 Attack. But I don't really talk about this very much because I don't feel like it's good to talk about, if a YouTuber starts about this Patreon page, I'll said this in the last episode too, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit now. But, I feel like you're basically asking for money, which is, in my eyes, not the best thing to do. Should we pay off our loan, or should we can't really pay off the loan, right? Where's the loan? Is the loan over here? I think we can pay it off. Yeah, we can pay it out. Boom. Loan gone. That's a good start. That's a very good start. Okay, but yeah, I feel like if you're talking about your Patreon page on your YouTube channel, you're basically... People feel like you're asking for money, and that I really don't want to do that, because I feel like, if you guys really want to help me out financially, I would be very grateful. And I can assure you that the money will go back into the channel. So I'm going to buy stuff that makes the channel better. Which might include like better games that we want to see on the channel, better software, better microphone, all that type of thing, all those type of things. I'm not going to use it for other stuff. Can we promote it? Yeah, why not? Let's just promote and finish. We can do like 3 a month, and that would be great. But yeah, it should be because you really like to. And okay, we are bad at art, so we can't really do anything. So what we can do is just send me home. That's the annoying thing about all these systems, that we can't really choose which type of contract work, of course, comes our way. So, but yeah, the thing is, I don't feel like we should talk about that. But on the other hand, it is an important thing, and making YouTube videos regularly actually costs money. I've invested quite a lot in the channel, and it's for my own fun. I do this as a hobby. I never made any money from YouTube or anything else because of my YouTube channel. We're gonna check the next day if we're gonna have better contract work. Otherwise, we're gonna just keep on working on these one and hope for a bonus. No, we don't have better ones, so we're just gonna work on these for a little bonus. But yeah, I never made any money off YouTube, and if you feel like you want to help me out, then sure, I would really appreciate it. But don't pay lots of money, because I feel that's unfair. The options on Patreon are quite low that you can choose from, and that's something I did knowingly. I did actually did that because I wanted to, because I feel like if someone wants to pledge a little bit of money, that's okay. But I don't want to, feel like you're paying quite a lot, because that's not necessary. I do this as a hobby, and if you want to, help me out, then sure. If you want to see what's available there, then definitely go. Oh, okay, we don't want to do art. Then definitely go there and check it out. Okay, this also needs art. Come on. Okay, we can only do this one, I guess. We do this one? No. Yeah. But yeah, it will basically develop it, and it's actually time to get our receptionist. So if you have not watched the first season, the last season I should say, because it was not the first one on Software Inc. on the channel, we have a strategy of hiring a receptionist after we have 2 stars, and at that point we are gonna go in and make sure. Actually, we should have IT support and cleaning at some point. We are gonna get some designing deals, which are gonna make us basically free money without doing really much. How are we doing on next class? We're doing pretty great. Their coding skills going up, designing skills going up. That's all quite nice. We can promote this and we can just keep working on it for a little while until the end of the day. And there we go. Made some more money. It's time to buy some stocks now. I want to buy up my stocks before I actually start working on a product, or at least before we release a product, because now they're pretty cheap. I have gone over this like a million times for what I think, you know. We get the game assets, you know, they need to be, do they have some, these need to be very bad. We can accept it. Oh no, because we can't really work on it. Well, let's just send you home then. Whoops, I don't want to move the furniture. I want to send my guy. Can I please click on me? Okay, never mind, I'm gonna do it like this. Hipbone, you're gonna be sent home. Because there's no point in sitting here around and waiting once we have no contract work to work on, and we aren't good at art, so we can't do art. So basically that's it. We're not gonna do contract work because that is gonna hurt our reputation, and I want to get some designing deals. So let's go and filter here. Let's say design, and that's basically it. We're not gonna do anything else. So here we are. We're gonna come in, and do we have some new ones? We have an embedded system here, so we can do that one. It might be worth hiring an artist already, a designer / artist. It might be worth doing that actually, so we can do some game assets. Yeah, let's promote it, and we can just work on it till the end of the day. Yeah, let's actually do that. Let's hire a guy. So we're gonna release this one. I think we're gonna make enough money to do that. So we're gonna take all the furniture in here. We're gonna duplicate it, and we're gonna put it right here. The only thing we're gonna change is this one. We're gonna wait. Can we replace with the drawing tablet? Boom. And now we're gonna hire a guy. We have the money to do so. So we're gonna hire a designer. Yeah, I think we should go for a designer, or maybe for an artist, a real artist, and then yeah, probably that's the better one. And then teach them to how to design. Your specialization should be to, well, actually no, this is not going to work out. We're going to do the designer of the system because we really need those. Overall skill, personality. We're going to check everything. It's going to cost us almost 5,000 euros to do this, but we're going to begin looking, and let's see. Compatibility, great. So you're, yeah, this is better. I want this. Are you any good at art? No, nothing. You are quite young. You aren't good at art too. Do we have anyone who is decent at art? No. Okay, you have a little bit of art skill. Eddie Buchanan, but well, I don't really like your. You know what? I'm gonna hire you, and we're gonna see if you are worth it. That sounds very promising, right? Yeah. We're gonna hire you. We're gonna assign you to this one. We're gonna change your role. We're gonna say you're gonna be a designer and artist, and basically nothing else. And we're gonna rename you. By the way, we have to go back. We're gonna rename you because I said that the first people I'm actually gonna rename, and you're pessimistic and stubborn. Well, here you go. You're gonna be renamed to Levy, who was our designer / artist in the last season. So you're back. So Levy, welcome back. If we should do this now, it should update. Yeah, so Levy is back. So welcome back, Levy, to the season. And let's move on. So he will come in tomorrow. We can actually finish this. We don't need that anymore. Now, what that means is we can start working on some game assets. Let's just start working on all 3 of them. I don't really care. If we don't finish them in time, you know, I don't care. We got some money. The only thing, it might hurt our reputation a little bit, but for now, we're fine. We are fine. Boom, they're all developed, and we're now gonna work on them. Basically, our artist is now training. We are training our artist. Well, he's not even an artist, but we're training in art. His art skill is very minimum. His design skill is very bad too, but you know, we will train him up. I've been talking about this in the last episode of the last season, that I would love to get some good, like 20-year-olds that actually have the skill to be good at what they do. I mean, it's not always that young people are not good at what they do. Which is, you know, it sounds normal, it sounds realistic, but the game doesn't really work like that. We can promote this. Where is this guy? He's gone. Is he on vacation? No, he's at work. Where is he? Oh, he's drinking. Okay. He's just talking to nobody at the water cooler. That is annoying. Go back and do your job. You're stressed. Okay, yeah, well, okay, we're gonna promote, finish, boom. So we get some money in. How's our computers doing? They're getting quite old, so we're gonna call cleaning, call IT support. Boom. They're gonna come in and they're gonna fix the computers. Well, one of the computers, apparently. So there we are, we're back in, and let's do game assets. Let's do one. We can't really do anything else, so... And develop. Now we're just waiting. I'm waiting for that first design skill. We're gonna go a little bit longer than 20 minutes, by the way, today, because I have been talking about a lot about, you know, what we're gonna do today. Which is not really what we want. Let's do a very simple one of these. Mediocre, bad. This one needs to be bad. We can do that. We can make a bad product. I mean, sure we can, right? Yeah, but like I said, we're gonna go a little bit longer today because I had a lot of explaining to do. One day left. Let's just promote it and make sure that we work on it, because otherwise we're not gonna get anything done. Let's do promote and finish. Boom. We got that, and now we should go in and get some logistics applications. Yeah, and some game assets. Boom. We'll both develop them. If it hurts our reputation a little bit, I don't mind. The thing is, if it hurts it a lot, then I would mind. Because that's not what we're wanting to do. I want to keep at least above these 2 stars. Because we need some... Let's see, do we have another good job? Not really. So yeah, this is not his department. He's pretty bad at art, so... But we have 1 day left, so we can just make him work on it. You know what? I don't really care. I'm gonna say that I can do some art too. I can do some secondary art. Boom. I'm terrible at it, but you know, we might as well train it up a little bit. It's not really that bad of a thing. So let's buy some more stocks. We're getting over... yeah, I'm actually quite good at 2D art. I forgot. Even though I have no skill at art, I do have 2 stars in art, so in 2D art. So let's get some more money in. And let's see, can we do another one? This is an easy one, and let's do this one. We'll do one at a time, basically. Okay, we have 1 day left, which is fine. Come in. Okay, and now the other guy is not here, so that's annoying. Promote it and finish it, and let's now work on this one. I want to make as much money as fast as possible, so let's finish. And now let's go and work on these 2. Some more art. We're not the best at art, but yeah, you know, we can make a little bit of money from it, and it's not hurting our reputation, apparently. Maybe we need 3 stars. Maybe I remembered incorrectly. But that's okay. Let's develop. We don't need the full max development on that. You know, it's if we do a good enough job, we will get the money, which is fine. Like that. It didn't hurt our reputation, which is good. Game assets. Okay, now we're talking. 1, 2, 3, and the other guy will work on game assets. So we're gonna do a lot of development here, but we have 2 days left, so we can do like today and tomorrow, and then the last day. We're gonna make quite a bit of money from this. Our other employee is probably gonna be stressed. That's the downside of this. Yes, an employee is stressed. I know. I just said it. Like the timing is impeccable here. Yeah. Okay. Develop. And now he's not supposed to be stressed anymore because he's only working on it. Well, he's not even working on it. So, oh, I'm sorry, Levy. I'm kind of butchering your work. I'm not really meant to do that. Sorry. Let's work to the end of the day and boom, finish all these. That one is still needs to be finished. So, and there we go. The end of the month, we're gonna take another one of our stocks. Some employees are unhappy with their job. Why? Why are you unhappy? We were doing such good things together. We had so much fun together. Well, you know, maybe we need to fire. I feel stressed. I am starving. Well, we do have stuff for that, you know. We have these. What are they? What are they? Snack machines. You can eat. I mean, it's not that we don't have any facilities here. We don't have much, but you know. And we still don't have any designing deals, which is annoying. Which I'm trying to work up to. Which we're still going up. So that is good. So this needs to finish today. So we're going to just promote it and finish it. Otherwise we don't have it basically done correctly. So boom. We're going to develop this for a little bit whilst we're waiting for the next month. And do we have anything new? No, not really. So we're going to work on this together. We're going to work on this together. And that will be the end of the episode once we finish this. And kablamos, finish it, and we do have some money. So this was, I think, a good start. Whilst it's snowing outside right now, it is November, so yeah, that could be a thing. But yeah, what are you doing here? You are Antonia Jensen on behalf of Fancy Cell. You asked us for. Do we have some offers? What do we have? What type of offers do we have? We have 2 marketing offers. Well, we're not going to do the marketing. Sorry, we're only going to do design. Bam. Once we get our first designing deals in, that would be a moneymaker, and then we can actually start working on making a good product, which we hopefully can do. The prices are at least fixed, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the first episode of the new season. And we're back, and we're going to do it bigger and better than the last season, basically. Thank you all, and make sure to leave likes, because in the last season you really kicked it. You know, you really killed it with leaving the likes and everything. And that really helped out the channel. It really helped out, you know, the enthusiasm, but it makes it more enjoyable for you guys. So make sure to leave a like and or a comment. Like I said, if you want your name in the game, leave a comment. And make sure to check out the Discord server. Of course, the description is down in the video. And that's enough selfless shaming, basically. Shameless, selfless, self advertisement, I should say. Whoa, English is a hard language. Yo, and that is going to be the end of this video. As always, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself, thanks for being awesome, and thanks for watching.